Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Evoland, and we left off. Kikoskia and Karis were assailed by many a cliché before they arrived at her home village. First, they defeated the shadow form of Kikoskia and managed to find the legendary blade of Claude in the mines. It was a pretty obscure reference. I'm pretty sure that nobody got it, but I fortunately got it. That's what you get for playing many an old RPG. We then made it to this village that is not doing so well because the wastes are slowly encroaching upon it and destroying it and everything else that they encounter. The wastes are coming from the Black Citadel, a very cliché-sounding place that is surely going to be the final dungeon, where the evil villain that is creating the wastes resides. But to get there, we're going to need a special item that unfortunately has been split into two pieces, because of course it has. The first part is in the Sacred Grove, which has unfortunately been corrupted and is currently inaccessible because of a cliff collapsing. We're going to need some bombs to get rid of the collapsed cliff. And we're going to have to talk to somebody who plays cards in the market to get those bombs, which means we're probably going to have to play that card game. Let's go and play the card game, shall we? I think we need to go this way. And walk past the person here, because we've already spoken to you. I'm just going to double check if I can align myself up properly. Yes, I have. Worth checking. You may have had some different dialogue either way. Let us go over here and find somebody. Ooh, lots of treasure chests. The game is just throwing things at me. I bet one of these is going to be merchants. We'll start with this one. You got card players. Ready for a game? No, I'm not. But I'm going to have to play anyway. We also got expensive merchant. There's always people who profit from a crisis. We're probably going to have to buy something from you, aren't we? Yes, we are. And finally, we have Restless Child. He keeps running around all day! Now, that is something that you see in a lot of RPGs. Let's speak to you. Running around is really tiring. I'd rather play with firecrackers. And you push us about. Fair enough. Lots of people push us about. Let's see what you're selling. It's hard to get supplies these days. Still, I have some quality gear for a very fair price. Let's find out just how fair that price is. You have fast DVD player, silver armor, and rare card. Well, first things first, we want the silver armor. You bought the item silver armor. Your defense has increased. Marvelous. We'll need that DVD player, I'm sure. Also, the rare card is 10,000. Okay, we're not getting the rare card anytime soon. Can we go in here? No, we can't. That is just background. I want to go over here right now and just see if there's anything up here of any interest. Ah, somebody else to talk to. Oh, and there are the wastes. Yep, this place isn't doing so well. The ruins of Saradak to the northeast hold many treasures and dangers. You seem like a nice guy, so I'll give you a discount on any bone mending if you go there. Do you need any healing now? Sure, why not? Save your game now? Yes, please. So, you're going to give me healing and you're going to save the game. So you're just like an inn, only free. Now, one of these people is significant. It's probably you. What is it with this obsession to blow things up? I'm your man if you want to play a friendly game of Double Twin. Sure. Choose the deck you want to play against. You'll unlock more decks if you win. What are the rules of Double Twin? Each player starts with 5 cards, drawn at random from their deck. Players take turns placing cards on the board until it is filled. You can capture your opponent's cards if you place an adjacent card with a higher power on the relevant side. So this literally is triple triad. Fair enough. The player with the highest number of cards to his color wins the game. Cards in hand also count as 1 point. In case of a draw, the challenging player, you, will lose. Of course, because that's always how it is. Let's play. Let's play a friendly game of Double Twin. Okay, we have... Oh, look at this card. Okay, that one is weak on the left and right. And of course, my opponent decided to put one of those ones right there. But if I put this here... Aha! That is ours now! What are you going to do? A 7 there! Which flips that over. And that's fine, because we can place something that, like, for instance, that's got all 5s. If we put this here, that will then turn that over, which means we're winning. And that was not a great card to put down, because we can put this here and turn that over. It's 7 and 3. You had a very bad draw there. That is kind of not good. We're going to put this here. And turn that over, and my, is this a lot easier than triple triad so far. However... Oh wait, we win! Ha-ha! Do we get anything for winning? We get nothing for winning. Okay, let's play against you. You're looking for a bomb? You kinda got pushed out of the way by that child, Shall we start this conversation again? No, just keep talking, pretend I'm there. Oh. Alright then. I retired from the Demacia army a long time ago, and I didn't keep this kind of things. Oh, I think I know what you're a reference to. I know what you're a reference to now, although bombs I don't think were his forte. You should talk to our nurse just north of here. She knows all the gossip there is to know about Ugai and its people. So, you're not going to give us any bombs. We're going to go talk to the nurse then and see if we can get a bomb from here. You're looking for bombs? You should talk to that old crazy woman who lives near the well. She keeps all sorts of weird things in her cellar. Good thing I just received this new balm to treat major burns. That it is! Also, are we going on a go here, go there, go everywhere quest? I think we are. Also, we're probably going to have to play more of this card game in the future. If we want to get all of the cool things, we're certainly going to have to get better at it. We'll play a medium game in a moment. First things first, let's go look for bombs. This is probably the first game in a long time where I've had to go and do that. And it's the first game in quite a while where I've had to say that as well. Deus Ex we had to look for some, to be fair. Let's talk to you. Bombs, you say? Yes, I have some in my cellar. No, don't ask why they're there. I hoard all kinds of things. They've been there since the war, but I'm almost certain they will still work just fine. But I'll only give them to you if you do something for me, because of course you have to go on a side quest. You see, a dragon has been attacking the countryside, leaving only charred ground beneath it. We need to get rid of the mighty beast. Deputy Raylan was on patrol duty this week. He should be able to tell you more. You will find him at the entrance of the village. So we now have to go and talk to somebody else. Fortunately, this person isn't too far away. Unfortunately, we might have to go and fight a dragon without Karis. We really need Karis if we're going to be doing this. We can't heal ourselves after all, well, outside of potions. A dragon? Well, I don't think anyone really saw a dragon. But I did see the marks on the ground. Big round craters of charred earth. I even had to tell that kid to get back to the village. I always see him playing around the craters. You can't let children play near a dragon. You should talk to his mother. She lives in the house next to Sid's. Off we go to talk to somebody else. Soon it's gonna be, hey, go to that village you first encountered and, go talk to someone there. They'll know information, and then we have to backtrack a huge amount. But it's back to you. Also, how much must it cost to keep that thing moored there? And how much energy is it consuming? What fuel does it run on? You're not gonna answer any of these questions, are you? No, you're not. You're old enough to know dragons don't exist, right? That darn kid must have stolen bombs from the old lady's cellar. I thought those firecrackers were a bit too big and heavy. Tell him to give you the bombs. I just hope they will be safer in your hands. So we finally come to the end of this story. That's what the kid meant when they talked about firecrackers. There is no dragon, fortunately. There's just a kid blowing stuff up. Now let's go past you, and then we'll get the bombs. Fortunately, this quest is contained in the village, which is nice. Now, hand them over. Nope, that's not who I wanted to talk to. Let's talk to you instead. My mother knows about the bombs. I'm in so much trouble. But it was so fun, it was probably worth it. Can I at least keep one? No, you can't. Oh, hello again. Kikoskia. I learned a powerful spell. Did you find the bombs? Handle with care indeed. Also, it looks like they're going to explode. Great! Let's head to the sacred grove south of here. There's no time to waste. I added the S there. The game didn't. Hooray! You've rejoined our party. You know what that means. We need to do some grinding. But first, we're going to try that medium-level card game. We must keep our spirits high despite what is happening. I'm your man if you want to play a friendly game of Double Twin, and we do! Let's play medium. Maybe another day? Ooh, that's an okay thing. I'm gonna need to put something down that is strong on the edges. How about this one? Nice and dependable with 5s all around. I have a good feeling about this game. You probably shouldn't, because that wasn't a great play. Let's instead defeat that by putting it here, rather than playing the one with the 8. I'm gonna save that one. Look behind you! Uh-oh. That was a good play. However, we can now play this one. And definitely win. At least this one. Look at this card. That's a pretty good card. Now, we want to play this one and get 2 at once. And you played that, which took 1, and that means we win! Ha ha! This game must be easy because I would like to try another one. Well, you can want to try another one. Right now, we need some money. I want that rare card. I also want the faster DVD drive, which is probably going to get rid of all of these loading screens that I'm now being subjected to. After all, this game's got a lot more advanced, and we haven't actually got a better drive to compensate. Right, we can defeat these quite easily. It's time for some grinding, everyone. That is definitely a staple of RPGs, so let's engage in it. What spell did you learn? Ooh, X Crystal. It's an offensive spell. The power of the crystals means that we will triumph. I like you having an offensive spell. Kapow! I wonder if you got that spell because of the fact that we rescued that crystal from the cave. Anything over here? Well, that is where we need to go if we want to go to the grove. And we have to go through the town to get to the other place. That's why the inn is likely on the other end of town. You still need to do some healing. We definitely need to keep our health tip-top. Kapow! Hopefully at some point we'll learn some attacks as well. Your attack still isn't great. If you could switch out the staff at some point for something that's staff-like and yet still really powerful, I'd go with, say, a halberd. That would be a good thing. To be fair, it is actually a very small staff. It's more like a rod. In which case, a mace would be a good alternative. A mace would be fine. And you're getting hurt a lot. Ooh, there was a miss there. To be fair, we are wearing better armor. What's a little bit concerning is that we haven't been able to buy any equipment for Karis. I'm sure she's been keeping on top of equipment buying herself. Let's get rid of you. And then deal with you. Ha-ha! We're getting a fair amount of money here. We want to get that rare card and the DVD before we go to the Grove. Also, getting a few levels can't hurt. Wouldn't mind getting some more health as well while we're at it. I remember spending a long time grinding for various things in many an RPG. In Albion, I used to spend lots of time grinding for money so I could get the best equipment, and lots of spells. In Final Fantasy games, I did lots of grinding to level up things like materia. Oh my, the grinding for materia gains. There was one place I really liked going, two places actually. The underground submarine pen. That place had a save point and a stairway. I liked running up and down that stairway and constantly trying to get levels on the materia using some weapons with triple gains. And then there was the submarine that had been ruined on the bottom of the ocean. That was a good place too, though. That place was very risky. That place is very risky indeed. A few things going wrong and suddenly you've lost all that progress. But again, there was a save point there. Many a day of my life in my youth was spent grinding, and this is bringing all that grinding back, and on the one hand it's quite nostalgic. On the other hand, I'm also quite glad that we don't have to do all the grinding that we used to in games now. There are still instances of grinding, of course, it's just not the same. Alright, Epidia, let us deal with you. And let us also hope that we miss. And we did miss. It's like the game listened to me, because we're going to do some healing. Oh, your health is now 80. That's good. And you are gone. Only 120 gliz for that. I think I'll wait until we get 5,000 and then go to the Grove. We'll get loads of money in the Grove, I'm sure. What we'll also get is attacked. But we can deal with you capably enough. Time for some healing. And time to deal with you. With attacks. Haha. 220. I just want those faster loading times. And I also want to see if there are any super secret hidden encounters, because sometimes that happens. I remember getting the quiz encounter in Final Fantasy IX. One of my favourite RPGs, actually, Final Fantasy IX. Really enjoy that one. This game certainly gives me some good nostalgic feelings for that one. Though our party was a lot bigger in that game. I'm missing our party being that big. Have at thee! And thee was had at. Let's have you use X Crystal. And that took care of you! 320 gliz, some experience, and let's just find another one. Also, I realized what gliz is an anagram of. Only just figured that out right now. Should have realized that a lot sooner. One X crystal, and you are gone, and you're not gone yet. I was expecting this to be over, but you missed. No crits yet. Maybe crits will be added in as a mechanic later. More XP. 4,470. It's actually going by quite quickly, this grind. Very quickly indeed. Now, let us deal with you. A few more encounters should do the trick. Just a couple. First the Epidia. Oh, or not the Epidia, as the case may be. Alright, time for you to deal with this Zumba. Or not. Right. You're gone. And you're gone. Haha. And finally, you're gone. More gliz. Level 8. Marvelous. I like getting more levels. We're probably going to be very over-leveled for this, but then I prefer being a little over-leveled to being under-leveled. Being under-leveled in a place is terrible. I was under-leveled in my original playthrough of Albion when I got to Camulos. Just think about that. In fact, don't think about that. It's horrifying enough as it is. And one more attack here should take care of the Zumba. What a hit there! That was pretty impressive, and that brings us to 5,110. Let us get that DVD drive. Kind of important that we grab that. very important. Past you. And over here, those loading times. They're soon going to be gone. Greetings, I wish to buy the fast DVD player. Bye-bye, slow CD loading times. We won't regret you. No, that we won't. Then again, there were still games when the DVD drives came out on consoles that needed loading. Though I imagine those loading times if it was a CD drive. Actually, imagine those games even working if it was a CD drive. Let's get some healing. And save the game. And when we come back, folks, we will head to the Sacred Grove, and hopefully we'll be able to get half of the item we need to gain access to the Black Citadel. Who wants to bet that the place this woman's mentioning is the place where the other half is? I'm gonna put it at about 100%. Maybe we'll be able to afford that super rare card, and then we'll be able to defeat the other difficult encounters of Double Twin. I imagine Champion is going to be exceptionally difficult, but I'm gonna give it a go. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.